What are we doing today, Baylor?
Not getting wet.
Oh, boys, I'm soaked. It probably doesn't look like it because I'm in white. We had a little catastrophe. I was almost done with cleaning out Kevin and Bass's tank. As you guys can see, I restarted the pump, so all this stuff's circulating around. It looks horrible right now. You guys can't see in it. We're gonna have to give it a few minutes. But I was mid-clean, and I had the big trash can that's out there. You guys can see it was going. Had the little smart bot pump that you guys saw. And mother of God, I got wet. I forgot that the pump has an auto turn off feature, so it doesn't like run the pump out and burn the pump. So I still had it plugged into the wall and it was in the trash can. Well, there was still a little bit of water left in the trash can because it sucked up as much as it could. Well, then I emptied my siphon hose into it and went and turned the hose on because I was going to then refill the tank up, which I filled the whole tank up. I was going to fill the rest of the sump up because as you can see, it's a little not fully there. And the beluga whale blowhole just freaking shot me clean into outer space. This is ridiculous. Baylor saw the whole thing. Well, what did it look like from your perspective?
I got wet from here.
Yeah, so keep in mind, trash can was here. Right here, actually, you can see it's a little wet still. My hands are wet from that. I gotta wipe that up real quick. But it was in this. It shot up. I don't know how it didn't hit the ceiling. I think because I was like over it like this. Like imagine you guys are the pump down there, and I was just like this, and you just rock it right into my mouth hole. It was just ridiculous. Like Baylor got wet from there. The whole couch was wet. It was all over the walls. It was everywhere. Like look, there's still water on this. It's on top. Look at this. It's all wet. Everything's wet. TV was wet. We had to literally dry everything down. It was not the ideal way to start my day. But good news is it was cleaner hose water, so that was good. But what we're doing is we got Bass some food, but I went and got some nice shrimp. Check out these little guys. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it. But there's 4 of them in there. They're all the cherry blood shrimp, I think is what they're called. And as you can see, I already have one in there. He's chilling. He's just crawling around the rock. But there's only like 3 or 4 of them in there, and I need some more. I eventually want to have like 100 shrimp in here. So then like every now and then you'll just see 1 or 2. And then they'll just have a huge cycle to populate and do their own thing. But that wasn't the only shrimp I got. I got these bad boys too, some nice ghost shrimp. And they have some eggs, which, what do we do with eggs, Baylor? Me neither. We cook them and eat them.
I guess.
You eat eggs. You don't need eggs?
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah, scrambled eggs. No, I'm just kidding. It made me sound like I was on Blue's Clues. What do we do with them? So I noticed they had eggs, and I'm like, why do I keep buying them if all these ones that I keep buying all have eggs? So we're not gonna do it with these. These ones are all gonna go in here, and either Bass, little Peacock's gonna eat them, or Mr. Gar's gonna eat them. They've actually been eating blood shrimp very well, if you guys are curious, but these guys right here need to reproduce, as you can see. There's like 5 of them in there out of the 7, and they all have eggs. So I'm not gonna do it with them. I'm gonna put all these in here, but we're gonna go pick up a whole bunch of more ghost shrimp. Baylor's coming. You coming with us, Baylor?
You worded that.
What I word that like?
No.
What does it sound like?
You said reproducing with the
Oh, I'm not reproducing with the shrimp. Baylor's reproducing with the shrimp. Anyway, so we're gonna go get a bunch of ghost shrimp. Like, I'm gonna try and get as many as they'll let me get, and then put them all into a 10-gallon tank, and I will show you guys how to set them up so they breed, and I constantly have food for Mr. Bass, Mr. Gar, maybe even Kevin and Bass, and any other fish that we get. Once the reef tank is all reset up and put up, then we'll have plenty of food for them. Hopefully it's just a constant cycle of reproducing shrimp, and then eventually I would like this tank to be that along with these 2 growers, but I don't think it's possible because they're just gonna eat them. So that's about all I got for all that big spiel. After being wet, I have shrimp everywhere. I got goldfish to feed Kevin and Bass. It's just the whole thing. But let's put these shrimp into the tank. But before I do that, I gotta feed them real quick. So let me feed them. There they all go. Yum, yum, yum. They're all eating. So now that they're eating, we're gonna sneak these shrimp right on in. So they've already been acclimated. They are done. So we're just going to do one of these right here. Just slowly add water into the container. Let them relax a little bit. And I'll show you guys from this side. Fill the container up all the way. And we'll just slowly tip it. And there they go. Well, there goes one. Oh, he's upside down. He can't figure, he's got it. Oh, here comes this one. Oh, this one's already eating a piece of food. Oh, come on, buddy. Go, 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 go. Yeah. There we go. Now all the shrimp are in. And they're gonna go disappear into all the rocks and I will never see them again. Nice. Alrighty, next up, Mr. Shrimps. What, does this fit in here? Oh, it doesn't fit. So we're just gonna have to give you guys a dump. Sorry. Don't. There they all go. Oh. No way the cock's gonna eat them. Can he get that whole? Oh, come on, buddy, get it. Get it. Oh, yeah.
He's fired up. Get this
He's-
little guy. Get this little brother down here.
There's a little one down here, buddy. Right here. No. Over here, right there. Yeah, no, I mean, sure.
He's fired up.
I think he's hitting his horns, and you're like, come on, get that little one. Right there. No, behind you. That's one with eggs, but oh. I think they're too big for you, buddy. I'm sorry. Which, that's somewhat a good thing, because now you won't eat them, so.
He's all fired up.
He's fired up. Look at him go. We just got to, we'll close this up here. And Bailey, you ready to feed Bass?
We'll give him some food, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we can feed Bass.
Floor's
Yeah, the floor's already soaked. Don't matter. Don't put him in. Yeah. Oh, Bass smoked him. Oh, he's going
he's
absolutely berserk right now. Oh, come over here, Bass.
Oh, he's
He's going berserk. I wish you guys could see this a little bit better. Let me turn off this blue light. I don't know if
that makes it worse.
It almost made it worse on you guys. He's in the back right now. Oh, he's going nuts. He's used to being able to see in this water. Kevin's trying really hard. Oh, Kevin got one. Nice, Kevin. Dude, Bass is going absolutely berserk right now. Come on, smoke that one. Come on. Oh. I don't know if I'm fast enough to get it. He's too quick for me. Oh. Nice. Those are gone. I just want to point out, I bought 2 dozen.
That didn't last long.
Yeah, I got 2 dozen of these. And, oh, Kevin's getting it. Oh, whoa there, partner.
You bought 2 dozen?
Yeah. That was 2 dozen. They're just gone.
How many did you smoke?
There's only like 4 left. So Bass absolutely just annihilated them all. Let me turn his blue light back up. It makes, to our eyes it's clear, to you guys it's a little more blue.
The water's all murky right now.
But the water's also just completely screwed. So
God, he's fired
I'm kind of in the mood of mode of re-clearing it back up. But I'm in the mode, brother.
Your words are not.
I'm in the mode. I'm not on it right now. Sorry, I've been absolutely splashed, and I'm a little backwards today. Okay, buddy?
Backwards.
Oh, we're backwards.
Buddy, you need to fix yourself.
I need to fix myself, Baylor says. Whatever, man. Bass got a shrimp.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, it was in his mouth.
Booped
Oh,
him.
wait.
Oh. What? Well, this video is no longer what I thought it was going to be. It was supposed to be making a ghost shrimp breeding thing, but turns out we went to the pet store. They were all out of ghost shrimp. So I was like, oh, okay, so now I have to wait a few days. It's been a few days, and because I wanted to wait until they got their new shipment in, because I was going to go in, buy all the ghost shrimp, make their little container, all the thing, to feed Mr. Bass over here. But then it kind of got a little turned around because, well, as you guys saw, Kevin and Bass's tank was very cloudy. So I treated it. I did a water change. That's when I got sprayed with the water, all that stuff. And look at it now. Like, that's really bad. So I don't know what's causing it to be this green. I'm in the, like, kind of trying to figure it out in the middle of it all. But I had to take Bass out of here. Bass is actually in this cooler right over here. I'll show you guys. Because just last night, I don't know what happened, but there he is in there. But just last night, for whatever reason, Kevin started going berserk and has completely ripped up all of Bass's side. He's removed some scales. I don't know what caused it. It's like just a light switch flip and all of a sudden he's crazy. So today we have to say goodbye to our pet Bass, unfortunately. So what we have to do is he's already in the cooler because I had to pull him out because Kevin was just beating him up. This was about 20 minutes ago. And we're going to take him actually down to Nick's house. Nick just got a new house. He has a backyard pond, and he's been wanting some bass in there. He's already stocked it with bait fish and all this other stuff. So I'm hoping that this is a good home for our bass because, well, he'll get fed. It's a natural pond for the most part, and it's actually clear versus what he was in, which is in my neighborhood, which is real, like, kind of muddy brown water. It's basically that, but like brown. So that's no fun for a fish to live in. You can't see, you know. So hopefully he will do good there. He's always ate for the most part live. Actually, he's always ate live fish or worms. So to me, I think he will pick that up really quick. It's just an instinct. He was already wild. I took him in. He got used to me feeding him. Then he stopped eating because he was pissed because of Kevin. And then the next few days after that, it was all a brawl in there. So I had to pull him out because it's too bad. And then we're going to come back. I have a new filter pump coming for this tank, a bigger one that will circulate more water. And hopefully we can get this cleared out. I'm going to have to probably siphon some water out, pull Kevin out, put him in a separate container for the time being. I'll probably actually put him back in this cooler. And I'll give you guys that whole process later today. And I'm hoping that it's not the sand. I don't think it would be the sand. It was always crystal clear until I put the sand in. So maybe it does have something to do with the sand. Maybe we'll have to remove the sand. But as of right now, I want to leave the sand. It gives it a natural look. And Kevin actually doesn't eat it, so that's good. But first things first, we got to get this bass down to Nick's, say goodbye to our good friend. I'll show you guys a little bit of his house, and he's got his new big saltwater pond set up. It's pretty cool. So let's run down there and get Bass the life he deserves. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what to do with my bubbler, so I'm kind of just going to set it right there. It's in the water, though, so yeah, let's go to Nick's now. Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Hey Ty, how's it going?
We made it to Nick's.
hot out here.
You have not seen this bass though, have you? I've never sent you a picture, nothing.
No, I have seen pictures.
Oh,
I haven't
did I?
seen him in person.
Oh, well, here we go. There he is.
Oh, he's lovely.
Who left the plastic in the cooler? Who left the plastic in the cooler? Yeah, so you see this green water? That's what the tank turned into.
Why?
I don't know. Isn't it gross? So that's the side that the flower hunter's been messing with.
He's pretty.
You can see his side's all a little messed
Yeah,
up.
calm down, buddy. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, he eats like crazy though. So I mean,
Yeah, and in here, oh gosh,
jeez.
he'll definitely be able to heal up.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is definitely a better environment for him than a tiny tank. As you can see, it's this huge pond for him.
Yeah, and like, dude, look at all these little minnows.
Yeah.
You can just feed on them endlessly.
Exactly. So
All right, buddy. What's his name?
I've just been calling him Bass.
Bass.
Yeah, I didn't name him.
That's kind of how I go with my
That was Baylor's name. He's the one who came up with Bass.
look
Look
at
at
this
him.
little guy.
Yeah,
Ty,
you can see his side's a little messed up.
I say you release him since he's your bass.
Oh no, go ahead, throw him in.
Should I just throw him in?
Yeah, give him a toss.
All right.
See you later, buddy. It's a nice knowing you. Oh,
Oh, I still got it.
he's so confused.
Look at him. Oh, he's gonna love it in here.
He is so confused. He sees all the bait and he's just
Wait
so
till
excited.
like 5 years from now when that thing's like 5 pounds
Well, so
or 10 pounds.
all the bass in my neighborhood are huge, like for pond bass.
Yeah.
So I think that he has the same, like those genes in there somewhere. So there's a good chance we might have a
dude,
big mama in here.
All these bluegill, just feed on those.
What's he eating over there?
Probably another little bass.
Oh, I should have brought a rod. I could have caught you a fish.
Yeah, we need.
You've never fished it.
I know, we need to do.
Nick's never fished his own pond. I'm like, wait, what? Like, how long you lived here? He's like, 2 months. I was like, what? You're crazy. He put a fish trap instead of actually fishing. What a psychopath.
You wouldn't catch on a fishing rod, probably.
That's crazy. But he catches an eel in a trap instead of using a rod and reel. What a psychopath. Alrighty, boys. Well, we just left Nick's. Hopefully Bass lives the life that he deserves, because in a fish tank is not really where bass are supposed to be, unless it is the proper sized fish tank. Obviously Bass had plenty of room in the tank he was in, but it's just, they get big. Like, not everyone should just go out and buy bass. Sure, they're free in some cases if you can catch them and get small ones, but I don't really recommend them as pets unless you have a 300+ gallon tank that it can live out the majority of its life, if not all of its life in. So just keep that in mind for you guys who are looking to get a bass or any type of fish. Just have a backup plan. If you know it's gonna get big, such as my grouper, I gave it to Nick because I knew it was gonna get too big. I knew he had the room for it. He's always gonna have the room for it because he has that huge pond. And I didn't wanna bother him with taking me in there and showing you guys the pond and all that stuff. If you guys wanna go see that, go over to his channel. He just set up the new, I don't even know what it is, 10,000 gallon, 8,000 gallon, some big saltwater fish tank basically, and it's pretty crazy. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave his link in the description below. But we are going to head back home, and hopefully at some point I'm supposed to get Kevin's new pump in, and then once we get his new pump in, I will do the water change and all of that. So let's get back, and once the pump gets here, let's get working on that, and hopefully this water stays clean. Hello, we got Baylor, he's awake. So I went to Chipotle for lunch, and there's a new liquor store that opened up. Look what I found. It is peach tea and then whiskey lemonade. They also had a whiskey cola is what they called it. And then there was another one with the apple. So they had like basically every flavor of Crown ready to go. I've never seen these before. Have you ever seen these? I've never seen these either. But they're, what does it smell like?
This one's strong.
Oh, this smells delicious. That's a dangerous one. Give that a sippy. Oh, that was a weak sip. That was a horrible sip. Like everyone in the comments can be like, wow, Baylor's such a wiener. That was a horrible sip.
It's good. I'm just not the biggest lemonade guy.
Yeah, buddy's got a sore throat. Here, you try it.
Ooh, the peach smells good.
The peach one definitely is better. This is what the lemon one looks like. It's got lemons on it. The whiskey lemonade. The peach one's really good, I think.
Ooh, this one's sweet.
Yeah.
It's almost too sweet.
No. They're definitely not too
I think
sweet.
I like this one better though.
You like the lemonade better? I thought the peach was better, honestly. The only downside to these is they're like, it was like 16, no. Yeah, it was 16 something a box, and they come in a box of 4. So, I mean, I spent $30 on just this. I feel like I could have spent $30 on a better selection of alcohol, but I've never seen these. So, like, you know, you don't
Pretty good.
know until you try. We gave you the old college try,
I'd
right?
rather mix my own drink though.
Yeah, I'd
'Cause I
like-
can make it like exactly how I
For
want.
the, yeah, that is true. You get the right percentage that you want, like the old 95.5. That's the old good percentage. And then the other deal is, like, okay, you spend $30, you get, well, we'll just say $15 for 4 cans, right? You could easily just spend the $15. You could spend like $20 and get a thing of Crown along with like a lemonade or whatever your mixer of choice would be. So, do I think they're very cost efficient? No. Are they very practical? Yes.
They'll get you drunk.
They'll get you going for sure. It is a great boat beverage. Oh God, yeah. It's a great boat beverage. You're chilling on the old sandbar, lean back with a nice brewski. It's a good one. But like I said, we made it back home, as you can tell. What'd you say?
I'll keep her cold for you.
Oh, buddy's putting her in the Yeti mug. What a guy. But we still gotta deal with Big Kevin. His pump came in. It's right here. I'll go over it in a little bit. Well, I'll just show you guys now. It's a SF3000, found it on Amazon. It's a 24 volt. I think it's like 800 gallons per hour. So that should be a huge upgrade between this one. That one's like I don't know, like 300 gallons or maybe like 100 gallons an hour. It's a tiny pump. You guys will see it in a little bit. But I got this back in here. I'm gonna put the little siphon just to fill water up for Kevin, scoop him up. And his fins are kind of ate up. I don't know what it's from. Like his whole tail, he used to be real pretty, no issues, nothing. I don't know if he has any type of disease from us putting live fish in there to feed him or what it could be, but I have to buy some chemicals and different treatments. I do have some Melafix down there and that I'm gonna have to pour in to hopefully help his fins grow back, be all good, but I can't see him and monitor him in green water. So we have to figure that out first, and then hopefully we should be good. But I'm going to take his sponge filter, put it in here, fill this up with water, close it for him, and then he'll be nice and cool in there for a little bit. And I'm gonna put the big pump here, pump out all of the water that's in here. There is still 2 goldfish in here from when I fed them the other day when Bass was here. Those just never got eaten. So I'm just gonna leave them in there. I'm gonna leave like an inch of water in there. I'm not gonna drain anything that's in the sump. I'm gonna leave the sump completely how it is. I'm not gonna rinse out any filters, anything, because I wanna keep as much bacteria in the water as I can for right now, but I'm hoping that this will solve this issue. If it happens to be the sand, or if it happens again, it's something with the sand, I would think, or maybe it's warmer water. I don't know. I'm not too sure what the issue could be. So let's drain this thing out, or I guess move Kevin over, then drain this out, and then Baylor's gonna do something. Are you gonna dance for us or something? Oh, he gave you the old the Bee Gees thing. This Staying Alive cover. That's what I thought of. All right, I'm gonna get this fish now. Alrighty, so the tank is completely empty. As you can see, we're now filling it back up. Baylor, where'd you put those goldfish?
Yeah, I put one in every tank.
Oh, there's one in every tank. So
I put one in the cooler with Kevin. I put one in there, I put one in there.
So there's one with cock, one with the community
Yeah,
fish. Look at, oh, I gotta show you guys the peacock. He's going nuts.
But look at this, look at the goldfish.
That's
scales.
peacock.
Look at
That's
the
the-
scales. Going
Yeah, there's a bunch of scales everywhere. He's been smoking the peacock. He says, I can eat you.
He wants to, though.
He wants to. The instinct's kicking in. And there's one in here too, isn't there? Oh yeah, here he is. So he's chilling. Now, I unboxed this filter here, but I want to rearrange some stuff underneath the tank because this switch over here actually controls the, the pumps and stuff, which is nice, but I would rather it control the lights. So we got to flop them on plugs. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna resituate the, I'm gonna move the sump back a little bit, have to get up under the resituate. You guys won't be able to see it. I'm gonna get this all hooked up. I'll show you guys when it's all done. Okay, so the old pump is right there. As you can, hang on, let me get a light for you guys here. Look how tiny this pump is. It is a 1300. We're going from a 1300 to a 3000. So if that says anything, that's a huge difference. But look how small this little guy is compared to Big Mama that's in there. So I hung up, this one has a controller, so I hung up the controller right there. I haven't turned it on yet, but it seems like a good spot right inside the door here. And hopefully it should be good. But we're about almost full, as you can see, 10 times clearer than it was. So hopefully this will stay this clear. Because as you can, well, it's kind of gross in there still. So I couldn't see any of that when I was sucking all the water out. So I have to, for right now, just fill this up, reacclimate all the water back to how it was, kind of heat it all back up. I'm going to run it for about an hour before I put Kevin back in there. And Kevin's right here. As you guys can see, he's doing good. He's in there. He's not happy with the whole situation, but he'll be all right. So I'll leave that right there. I leave this here so it doesn't kink the airline. Little thinking there for you guys, but we're almost about ready to start this thing back up and get it up and running. I'm gonna have to retune it to really set the proper flow rate through there. I want the most amount of flow I can get. Hopefully we can get this dialed in pretty easily, and I'll pick up the camera once we're up and running. Alrighty, tank is filled up. I couldn't find another extension little piece to change the lights to the switch, so everything is still on the switch. So you turn the switch on. And what? How does that work? Still plugged in. Wonder if hang on. Oh, there we go. All right, so that thing's pumping way better than the other one. So I just have to keep an eye on how much this pumps out. To how much is getting flown over. Right now I have the gate valve completely all the way open. So it is basically as if there's just a straight pipe down. So I'm gonna see what height that gets to. At whatever speed this is, let me check it. It says 25. So I can turn it down. We'll turn it down to 6 and see what it does. For now, there's instructions in here. I gotta see what the modes are. So there's a feed mode, obviously. Press the mode conversion function key when the Nixie tube displays P***. It will enter the wave making mode plus minus key adjustment, huh? I mean, something's going. Yeah, it's a lot clearer than it was, huh? Yeah, she's a little dirty, but we'll get it figured out. Right now, we're holding the same water level. All right, well, I'll figure this out. I'll let you guys know when we're all set up. Hey, how's it going? So the tank isn't fully cleared up yet. I think it will probably take another 1 or 2 water changes to fully be back to crystal clear. But that is 10 times better than what it was. It is all back temperature regulated. It's been treated. It's been, I got the Melafix in there for his fins. So now we just got to grab Big Daddy Kevin out of the cooler. And I'll just leave you guys right here, but I'm gonna grab him out of the cooler, slap him in the top here. Hopefully he doesn't splash and make too much of a mess. I'm kind of gonna shove him in the water. That way it just doesn't, splash everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right, there you go. There you go, bud. Is that better? Does that taste any better? I don't know. But I don't know if you guys can see. It's just his tail fin. Other than that, he hasn't has no signs of any damages or anything like that. It's just his tail fin. So I'm hoping that Melafix should fix that. I may also treat him for any type of little parasites. The Melafix kind of just it's mostly for open wounds and tail rot, I guess. So I don't think it's necessarily just tail rot. I think there probably is something that was on. It could have been something on the bass. It could have been something that was in some of the bait fish that we've put in here for them to eat. But since it's just Kevin, I'm no longer putting any live food in here. He's going to get strictly either frozen thawed food or a type of pellet that I have. That is Kevin in his newly improved solo, no more roommate aquarium. So thank you guys for watching. I will leave again, like I said, Nick's channel in the description. I will see you all in the next video. Okay, bye.